Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program, The Calligrapher. Last time we talked about the Arabic calligraphy styles, and we talk about each style as individual, like thuluth and naskh, diwani, kufi, riq'a, and diwani, and jalid diwani, and taliq. So we have actually, we should take each one separate, and we talk in details about each one. So today we are going to start with the diwani as dancing letters, and actually it's an interesting font, and we are using for a lot of things like certificates, like wedding cards, wedding invitations. We should use also sometimes in poems. It looks like dancing letters with the like flowers, and it looks very, very nice actually. We would like also to show you some of our master's work as a sample of just to be a guide to our work in future. So one of them actually Mr. Sayyid Ibrahim, he is one of the most famous calligraphers in especially in Diwani. We can show some of this one. Start with Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in, اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. The first surah in Holy Quran, see how the master start with one line continuously with the very, very high concentrated letters and intonation hands, keeping all the basic foundation size and measurements for each letter, and do as a very, very masterpiece, and looks very, very nice. So, and also we have to see other style of Mr. Sayyid Ibrahim also. The other verse from the Holy Quran, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, he wrote in Torah, and قُلِ اللَّهُمَّ مَالِكَ الْمُلْكِ تُؤْتِي الْمُلْكَ مَنْ تَشَاءُ وَتَنْزِعُ الْمُلْكَ مِمَّنْ تَشَاءُ. See also how the letters comes as a regular style, and how the intonation hands also fill the spaces in between the letters and between the words, and how the control of his hands to show with the basic lines as a continuously. He took also the kaf hand of the letters here, and make as a continuation, and make as a harmony shapes for the Quran verse. So this a sample of Diwani. Now we would like to start, try to show our participants how we can start with the Arabic style, with the Diwani especially, and we should start with the alphabet. Is it okay?
Yes, I think, yeah.
So do you have any question for Diwani style?
Yes, I would like to ask, why did you start today with the Diwani, not, for example, Kufi or Naskh, Reka?
Yeah, this also it's a good question actually. Why we started with the Diwani, not started with the Solus? Even we said before that Solus is the master of the Arabic styles.
Yeah.
Actually, we started with the Diwani because it's a fantastic, and most of the people likes the movement letters of Diwani. And it doesn't need more complicated measurements to write. So we feel free when we write Alif or Ba, or we generally, the alphabetical scripts, it
like
looks
dancing.
very like dancing letters actually. It looks very nice and very simple, so anybody can start with the
That one was very wonderful, really. I like it.
Yes. Mr. Haida?
Can we write Quranic verses in mosque, Diwani style?
Yeah, Diwani style actually we couldn't use in the mosque, especially writing the Quran verses in the mosque. We use the Sulus style and Kufi sometimes. Some places we can use the Diwani, but not in the mosques. Sulus, we have to use it with this style, like this, in the mosque. But we cannot use the Diwani in the mosques. Yeah, do you have any more questions before starting the Arabic letters?
Who's the famous calligrapher in Diwani style?
The most famous calligrapher in the Diwani style, we have actually a lot of them, but the most famous one is Mr. Sayyid Ibrahim. He was one actually, he's doing incredible styles of everything. He's doing the Sulus style, he's doing Kufi, doing Naskh, Riqa. But one of the masters also, his name is Mr. Ghuzlan. He is one. He has special own font of his hand, dancing letters, and but Mr. Sayyid Ibrahim was doing as the basic foundation with the Arabic styles, Diwani style. Now we can start.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Good. So let's start with the alphabet Diwani.
Many people trying to get together, but all their efforts were in vain because of ignoring or turning away from this great foundation. We see many people coming to the way of truth, following the guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but later on they get off track. What is the reason behind that? Unity is a result, it's not a cover-up. We have to be united from inside. And Allah made this clear in the Quran when He said, وَأَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُوا الرَّسُولَ.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome after the short break. In the short break, actually, my friend Mr. Hussein was asking me what's the purpose of the Diwani style using.
Yes.
For why you are using the Diwani styles, in which style, in which kind of work or something like that. Actually, we are using the Diwani style for, as I said before, in the certificates and honors in the writing wedding invitations, wedding cards, names, poems, even the Quran verses or Hadith Sharif or wisdom sometimes, but we are not going to use it in the mosque as the Quran verses or something like that. It's better to use this Sulus style. So I hope that I answer your question.
Yes. So it's a very special one, and we can use it in very special events, like you said.
Yeah, special events is better to use for something happiness, like wedding invitations, wedding cards, names, poems. That's better.
Yeah, it's very good for this.
Yeah. So now we are going to show you some of the Diwani style on the blackboard. So let's go there, please.
Okay.
We'll start writing. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is Ba. Sin. Curved. And Mim. So look to the Mim. How we can do it? we can do it like this. The dot, name of God, look at the alif, nice curve. Rahman. And this is Noon. Ar-Rahim. So this is Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim with the Diwani style. Look to the letters here, Ba, we joined here with Sin, and the meme comes. We can do the meme short, like this. We can continue down to be like this. So it's a free letters. We can use it as a dancing letter. We can use it as the movement. We feel free to do as a curve or straight or long or short. We can continue this Noon up till here. So according to the size, according to the space, we can do we'll write something else. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So this is Ra. Look to the Ba.
Very long one.
Yes. In this space, we can do Al-Alamin, like this. And the dot. Here's two dots. How looks free here to make Ba with the long shape to keep inside the other word. We can write something else. Suppose I have a short line. Name of God. Now I'm writing وَقُلْ اعْمَلُوا فَسَيَرَى اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ. Some of the Quran verses. Here, وَقُلْ اعْمَلُوا فَسَيَرَى اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ. See how we can continue fa and sin to give the space here, keep name of God, and ya, the end of ya, it can join the name of God. عملكم ورسوله. So this some samples of the Diwani styles. We can see the freedom of using the letters. We can make them short, we can do them as long or big space. If we have much space, we can do more freedom of the letters and writing the verses. I wish that we can start now, practice some of these words at least, or one of the Quran verses, or let's start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I think that any word, we should start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Inshallah, on the straight path, we would like to discuss the niqab from an Islamic and social political perspective.
So sometimes some non-Muslims, they might not understand the full Islamic pictures. Anyone can say anything about it.
Yes.
So when can we, who speaks for Islam? This is the biggest question. Who speaks for Islam? No, they are not sinning. They are not sinning, but we are talking about now the general ruling. They are not sinning, but they are going against what has been established. It is his own ijtihad at a specific time.
People would see it as
Threat.
a threat.
Exactly.
How do we explain to them it's not really a threat, it's actually good for the country as well? But if we don't participate, how would we ever reach to our rights? Can you clarify with us what should be the level of political participation of the Muslims in the West?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back after the break. We started actually with the Diwani style, so now we want to see our participants what they have done after showing them the Diwani style on the blackboard. So let's see, Mr. Hussein, what you have done.
Well, you know, Doctor.
How do you see the Diwani style? You like it, or
Well, I
you
like
feel
it.
it's difficult?
I like the way that you draw the letters.
Yeah.
But well, I tried my best, because, as you know, this is the first time for me today to write like
Look
this
to
way.
Mr. Hussein, what he has done. His first time to write Diwani, and first time also he used the bamboo stick.
Yes.
For writing. I think it's a little bit difficult to use this, or you feel
Well, I didn't
easy?
I didn't find any difficult for me. Just the way that I need to practice myself more and more, so I can be like my brother.
But I saw you, Mr. Hussein, when you catch the pen.
Yes.
You catch it like this. So
what is the right way to?
No, it makes you uncomfortable with controlling the letters.
So what is the right
it's
way?
better to be more down.
More down.
Leave little bit space.
Yes.
Little bit space between the end of the pen and your hand. So don't catch it like this. I saw you when you are writing, you catch it like this. So it makes you uncontrolled for the writing.
For the letters, yes.
Yeah, so it's better to catch it like this and catch it with strong. Then you can feel free with the more. But
next time we'll try.
How do you see the Diwani style? Do you feel any difficulty to curve the letters and move the pen?
No, I like the way that you curve the letters. This is
But I think as a first time, I think it's good. Yeah, even you forget some, missed something in the letters
the word
here.
of Al-Alamin, I didn't find enough place to write the word of Al-Alamin.
Yeah, the curve here also, you should make it very, very smooth. Number one, for you, Mr. Hussein, you have to control the pen.
Yes.
Catch the pen carefully.
Yes.
And you should write with the more quietness. You know, you should do with a relaxed way. Here,
Yes.
you should, the curve is, comes like a zigzag way. It's not straight, it's not curved. Here also you should make it a vertical line for the Alhamdu.
Yes.
Lillah, here Alif or name of God.
Yes.
This is perfect, but generally it's good as a beginning. As a beginning, I wish that after some time
next time
you
we
could
try
be
to write more and show you
a good calligrapher.
some examples.
Yeah, very good.
Thank
very
you.
good. Good luck, Mr. Hussein.
Thank you.
So let's see our other participant, Mr. Said Haidar. I think that we can see something better than Mr. Hussein, because Mr. Hussein as a beginner, but Mr. Said, he starts working in Arabic calligraphy before 1 year.
Yeah.
So this is his writing. Wow, we see something fantastic here.
Yeah. Very, very good.
Yeah.
You see his letter is more controller than, because, you know, the practice is very important. He is using, practice for 1 year or more, and see the control of the letters here and the movement of the curves. You see the ba, so you see the difference between this ba and this ba.
Yeah.
In Rabb, Alhamdulillah, Rabb, ba of Rabb.
Yes.
You see here also the curve of sin, fasayara.
Yeah, it's difference here.
Yeah, you need more concentration for writing the extended letters.
Yes.
Especially with the curved letters or with the edges of, you see here thin and thick.
Yeah.
So we can see the difference, ladies and gentlemen, and see how the beginning. But I think that both of them could be more encouraged, and I think encourage each other actually, because one of them advanced and one of them as a beginner. I think we can do the best, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you, Mr. Hussein.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will start in the next time, inshallah, showing the alphabet scripts as separate and joined letters. And also we should write more texts and Quran verses or Hadith Sharif, and show you how they control the letters and as a long and short ways. Thank you very much, and see you on the next time, inshallah.
oh, oh.